Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Disqualified. We are here to talk about Wrestlemania,
The biggest show of the year.
The biggest slog of the year.
the biggest waste of fucking time. Gee, let me tell you, this night of WrestleMania, bad.
Yes.
Bad.
Yeah, we had 3 title changes, a return, a announcement that someone is not returning in the near future.
Yep, and a waste of time as a main event.
But the main event did have more blood than your no DQ match.
Yeah, so the no DQ match is coming up second, but first I am Beltless Caleb, joined as always by my lovely co-host, who is currently our main roster predictions champion, defending his title, our NXT predictions champion, not defending his title, but this is Trevin, and behind the camera, as always, is our cameraman and producer, Beltless Zach.
Yep. And all 3 of us predicted this card along with our good friend and former co-host, but still working on the channel, Gordon.
Yes, so all 4 of us have predicted this card. If you did not watch the predictions video, go watch it. But yeah, so you'll see all of our predictions there.
Yeah, we'll
We
also
will
go
tell
through
you.
them, at the end of the match.
But yeah, so starting us off on the free hour of WrestleMania on ESPN2, it is The Vision, which is Logan Paul, Austin Theory, alongside a debuting iShowSpeed, take on the Usos with Jimmy and Jay plus L.A. Knight. The Vision also being your World Tag Team Champions.
And this match happened. Literally, I blinked and it was over.
It could have been a Raw match. So, the big story of this match is iShowSpeed's debut.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep. Yeah, no. Funny that we're saying that about this match because we said the same thing last year about the Raw Tag Team title match.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Only one finisher got hit.
Yep. LA Knight hit a BFT on Austin Theory for the 1, 2, 3. But how we got to that spot is iShowSpeed shoved Logan into LA Knight, tossing him out of the ring.
No, so what happened was Logan was getting up onto the apron. LA Knight was going for a BFT on
and iShowSpeed pushed him.
Speed pushes him off. Knight runs into Paul, knocking him off the apron, which then leads to Austin Theory being the legal man, rolling into the ring, getting BFT'd.
1, 2, 3. Yep. And Logan Paul gets an iShowSpeed's face about costing him his big WrestleMania match. Brother, you've had 4 now.
He beats him up. He takes him over to the announcement table. He is going to do a splash onto
iShowSpeed. Yep. But the winners of the match decide, nah, we gonna be the good baby faces
after being good baby faces by watching someone get mauled for 2 minutes straight.
Yep. And then Logan Paul eats a 1D, gets set up on the announce table. They help speed up and it's like, hey, you want to splash him?
iShowSplash is what they're calling it.
Yep. Through the announce table, and that's how we end off this segment.
Oh boy, I am gonna give this a 2.
Yeah. Literally, how I introduced it is I blinked and it was over. That's literally what happened. The Vision got to do Jack Daly Squat. The only finisher in the actual official match was the BFT.
You know what? You make good points. 1.5.
1.5.
Fuck it, 1.
1.
I'm gonna give it a 1 star.
Yeah, we were literally saying, the only people we care about in this match are Big Jim and iShowSpeed.
And Speed was decent. They really didn't have him do shit.
No, to be fair, no one in this match did itch. It was 5 minutes.
Yeah,
they were playing it too safe with how long they wanted to give the unsanctioned match.
Yeah, so we go from this
Which makes me scared for night 2 if they're playing it safe with time limits.
Oh yeah, but they don't have triple A to run. If that's your theory, of what you're going with.
True.
But Gordon and I did pick the Usos in LA Knight, so we get the first points of WrestleMania.
Me and Zach picked the division, so nothing for us.
Match number 2. It is Jacob Fatu taking on Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match.
The ref is only there to count to 3. WWE is not liable for this match at all.
Jacob Fatu had some tribal dancers, some fire dancers. That was amazing. That was straight heat, pun intended.
Yep.
Drew McIntyre brings out his Claymore. Like someone on Twitter said, I don't think unsanctioned means you can stab him. But A, I love the effort.
Yep. And before Drew even makes it to the ring, suicide dive!
Yes, so off to the races we go. Brawling around the outside, brawling inside the ring.
Yep.
Then we get tables, then we get chairs.
Yep. Drew brings in his phone to do his new WrestleMania gimmick of posting that he's bored at work on Twitter.
Yep, he bashes Fatu with the phone, saying, I love this game. That stadium Wi-Fi has to be shit, because it took him like 5 minutes afterwards to get that live.
Yeah.
But dude, it was, after that, we get a few table spots. The best spot of the night, of this match maybe, was Jacob going from the top.
Yeah, going for a moonsault, but Drew sweeps the leg to counter momentum him, so he basically backflips into a through the table spot, which I'm like, brother has a death wish.
Yes, he does.
It's like, I get you're a werewolf, but you still take damage from non-silver objects.
I also love how when Drew goes out the ring to get Jacob, the ref, obviously just relaying the next spot to Drew, just goes up to him and talks to him. I'm like, why are you checking on him and not the motherfucker who just went from the top to the table?
Yeah, it's like Mother effer just did a whole backflip through that table.
Priorities, Dan Engler, priorities.
Yes, but I mentioned how this match had less blood than our main event, because this match, despite it being unsanctioned, had no blood. Yeah. Which makes it the second bloodless unsanctioned match in a row, because KO versus Sammy was also bloodless, so I'm like, brother, let these people bleed!
Oh, man, it was... Yeah, he won with the moonsault.
Yes. So Drew...
He kicked out the first one.
Yes. Yeah, Drew, I believe, went for a Claymore, missed it. Jacob checked him onto the table, moonsault through it, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I know somewhere in this card we get a 25-minute ad for the Hulk Hogan documentary. And I forget where that comes in.
I forget, yeah.
I think that might have come in after...
A 5-minute ad?
No, 25. People were saying. I was like, where the fuck were you getting a 25-minute ad for a Hulk Hogan documentary?
Yeah, where the frick?
It could have been in between this and Liv and Vaquer, but I don't remember it being that long of a wait. There was a wait, but it wasn't that long of a wait.
No, yeah. It's also like, I would have recognized it. It might have been during the pre-show.
Could have been during the pre-show.
Yeah.
But, hey, I'm going to give this match a 2.5.
One.
No, I'll give it a 2.5. It's better than we're giving it credit. It's just, I feel like this was probably if we go back to it, it might have been a more decent match than we're giving it credit for. It's just our feelings of this whole card.
This was the layup. It was the layup. Give two motherfuckers who can give you a good hoss fight. And just have them go out there and beat the fuck out of each other. And they just didn't. Like, there were so many disappointing moments where I was like, okay, they could have done this. They could have done this. Like, they should have done more. They should have had more plunder than just chairs and tables. It's an unsanctioned match. Where's the kendo sticks? Where's the trash cans?
We had a wrench and a toolbox, which caused Drew some PTSD, which I found hilarious.
Where's the steel steps usage? Where's a 2x4? Where's this? Where's that?
Yeah,
Like,
it was too tame.
It was too tame, especially for an unsanctioned match, especially for the build that they had going into this. The biggest thing was either of this match was underperforming, not good payoffs. Underperforming payoffs is what I'm looking for. Because some of these feuds had really good builds going into them and a shit payoff. Some of these had really shitty builds and even shittier payoffs somehow. Looking at you, main event.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
I'll look back at this match where I feel like it's dragged down by just the card as a whole, but it's probably not as bad as we're giving it credit for. It's just this entire card leaves a bad taste in our mouth.
Yeah.
Except for one match, which is our fifth match, so we gotta slog to it.
Yeah. But so Zach and I did choose Jacob Fatu to win this match. Gordon and Trevin chose Drew McIntyre. So I move up to 2 points. Zach moves up to 1 point. Gordon stays at 1.
And I got zilch.
Zilch. Boy, WrestleMania is not your card.
No.
WrestleMania is not your card.
But now on to the part of the card where you have to head to the app for.
Yes, this is the Women's World Championship match. It is.
No. It's the Fatal 4-Way is third.
Oh, yeah.
The match you're thinking of was our co-main event.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Why didn't we write that down on the board?
I don't know.
So, it is the Women's Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match. It is the Irresistible Forces doing their Demolition inspired getup. It is Lash Legend and Nia Jax, your Women's Tag Team Champions, taking on Charlexa, doing some insect-themed gear.
Yep. Alexa Bliss doing a moth while Charlotte is doing a butterfly.
A beautiful butterfly.
The basic goth girl skull moth.
Yeah, taking on Bailey and Lyra in their best blue, black, and white gear.
Yep.
And taking on the Bellas.
But
Yeah, so Nikki is still kind of injured, and
so they
what's
decided
that scream?
they decided to call up an old friend.
What's that scream? Ah! Yeah, it's Paige. Paige is back in WWE. She re-signed yesterday, and everyone was like, "Oh, okay, that's interesting." And with all these reports going around that the Bellas weren't going to be clear, or that Nikki wasn't going to be cleared, so it's kind of iffy on what they're going to do.
We were literally planning on making a short if the Bellas had to exit the match.
Yeah.
To redo predictions for that one.
Yeah, but we did not have to because Paige stepped in, and it is the good Fatal 4-Way Tag Team variation.
4 legal people at a time!
Yay! Action! 9 minutes of it. 9 minutes of action.
And they do the classic thing of, oh, someone's returning in a tag match. Make sure they are the very last person to get legal.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, so Brie Bella is putting in a shift at work tonight, running most of this match for their team.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, it is 4 legal people at a time, so you can do the classic Fatal 4-Way thing of, hey, I need break.
Yeah, so this was a pretty decent match.
Yeah, no.
Not bad.
No.
Not great.
No.
Let's say barely scraping good.
Yeah. Eventually, Paige does get in, and it basically turns into, since it's a Fatal 4-Way, tease at future dream matches. Like, they had her stare off and throw down with Charlotte. They had her in the ring with Alexa. They had her in the ring with Bailey. And something I pointed out is that her and Lyra actually had a decent squabble. And I'm like, I do actually kind of want to see that 1v1.
Yeah.
I didn't know I wanted it until I got teased with it in this tag match.
Yeah. Now, like I said in the short earlier, Paige does pick up the win for her team, meaning not only has she debuted on the main roster and won a title, but she has returned and won a title right away. And also, this makes her the first woman to win a championship at All In and WrestleMania.
Get those obscure accolades.
Yes, I love obscure accolades like that.
Yeah.
But
it is TBD on whether Paige is permanently with the Bellas, just an ally of convenience, whether she'll freebird it back to Nikki once she's cleared. Because it sounds like she was oh so close, but just the dates didn't line up.
yeah, but I will give this match a solid 3.
Same.
Fair bit of good action.
Yeah, no, like all 8 participants are good. It's just too many eggs in a basket, I felt like, where it's like, we know the spots y'all can hit. Y'all didn't have the time to hit them because there are 7 other people to worry about.
And speaking of hit, my pick hit. We picked, Zach and I picked the Bellas to win. Gordon and Trevin picked Lyra and Bailey.
And that moves Caleb up to 3 points, Zach to 2, Gordon stays at 1, while I got a big old goose egg.
Brother, what is going on?
I don't know.
Fight back! Fight back!
I'm trying. But speaking of trying and fighting back, golly gee, match of the night. Wait, no, sorry. One more match. This one was a decent contender, though. It is AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. Solid graph match. Becky coming out to her entrance music performed live by the Wonder Boys.
Wonder Years.
Wonder Years.
We're
My
so
bad.
close. Also, I not gonna be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy. Dude, missed his lip sync cue. Did you not notice that?
I didn't.
He missed his lip sync cue. He was just a second off. Because I was listening. I was like, this sounds way too good to be sung live. I know some bands, some singers sound great live, just like the studio. But dude, way too good. They messed up Cena's entrance when he kicked off the show.
The double speakers were echoing it.
So
Crowd mic was picking it up and causing an echo.
So yeah, definitely. I don't think they had him singing live.
Yeah,
but hey, cool. They got.
It
out
could
there.
be one of the groups because I believe some people do this where it's certain part of the songs they lip sync and other parts they do live.
I don't know. It was very good though. It's a good entrance music. So
Yeah.
it's just good.
And then AJ Lee coming out with a joke Zach made. She came out with a bunch of little kids to make her look tall.
Yeah. Hey, man.
And I made the joke of as soon as the first 2 came out, I was like, they're multiplying.
Yeah. Yeah. But, dude, see, you call this a decent contender for match of the night. I call this just another match that could have happened on a Raw.
Yeah. It's like
the big story of this match was Becky feuding with Jessica Carr.
Yep, Jessica Carr's the ref again.
Why do we keep doing this? Why?
It's like, up until the moment where that got paid off, it was a solid graps match. Like, these 2 got good graps.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Jessica Carr didn't count to 3 while Becky had a pin, and that pissed Becky off.
Yeah, and then Becky started shoving Jessica Carr. Jessica Carr shoved her back, which then led to AJ hitting a manhandle slam, 1-2 kick out. Becky then powders to the corner. Well, not powders, but goes to the corner, takes off the turnbuckle pad, pulls Jessica Carr in front of her, so AJ doesn't run in an attack. So Jessica moves out the way, pulls AJ into the turnbuckle, manhandle slam.
1, 2, 3.
And new Women's Intercontinental Champion,
Why?
Becky Lynch. Why indeed did I not pick
No.
Becky?
Now you're a 3-time women's IC champion, and literally me and Caleb looked at each other and it's like, where do we go?
I don't know. I
It's
thought
like
you were
because
getting AJ Roxanne.
Yep. With Paige returning, the entire internet was speculating, or with the report of Paige
Because
resigning.
Right before Paige and them came out, I was like, "Do we see Paige tonight?"
It's like with the news of Paige resigning, everyone was like, could we get a repeat of that oh so famous Raw where Paige returns and wins it off AJ in her return debut? It's like, you had so many layups with AJ, but apparently Becky is playing into the Becky Hogan gimmick and decides, nah, three-time women's IC champion.
I'm hoping, someone pointed this out. They said, I can only hope that we do the Paige thing tomorrow with someone else from NXT. And I am hoping it is JC Jane.
Yeah.
That would be so good. That would be great.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're going to do that or not.
Yeah. But now on to...
Oh, we got to rate this match. I will give this match a solid 3.
3!
So all of us picked AJ Lee except for Gordon.
So
Gordon picked Becky Lynch. So he moves up to 4.
3.
3.
3 points.
3 points.
Yes. Which ties him with Caleb. Zach still sits at 1. Wait, 2 points?
2 points. Yep.
Yes. Yeah, 2 points. While I still sit at a goose egg somehow.
Brother. What happened?
I don't know.
You sound broken. But you know what's not broken? This next match, because holy cinema, holy
Match of the night somehow. No one was expecting this to be match of the night.
Brother, this was it. This is a fucking Mania match. Gunther comes out, makes his entrance, no pomp and circumstance. The only thing that was cooler about his entrance was they had a little ending sting. Because his entrance went on that long.
Yep.
Seth Rollins coming out in a smoking jacket.
Yep. His jacket had a smoke machine in it, which...
And black contacts.
Yeah.
Yep. Dadgum. And, of course, Seth cannot wrestle in those black contacts he brought out. So Gunther immediately...
No, he did that on the entranceway.
Oh, dang.
So he turned around at one point, his hands went up, and then he turns back around, gone.
Dadgum. Those had to be, easy remove.
Brother should have been a fucking magician. He could have been a street magician.
Yeah, no. Dadgum.
But, the match doesn't even get started. We get to brawling right away.
Yep. Gunther goes for a couple cheap shots. Seth answers back with his own shots. In fact, he's like, Mother, do you know who I am? I'm the man who broke up the Shield. Have a chair. Have a chair.
And I was like, is this DQ? And you're like, the match is getting thrown out. I was like, no.
There's no way. And it's right.
They go across the ring,
Yep.
standing on the outside, not on the apron, but at the
Yep.
apron. Seth gives him the double bird, tells him he's number 2, and they start running the fade.
Yep.
In the ring.
Bell gets officially run, and we are off to the races of these two just beating the ever-living snot out of each other.
Oh my god.
Nigh 30 seconds in, Seth is already going for a stomp attempt, and I'm like, oh, it's this kind of match.
Grabs. Just straight fucking grabs. This, oh, dude, we had a buckle bomb on Gunther. We had Gunther do a apron power bomb to Seth.
Yep.
We had them both, we had 2 pedigrees. I don't like how Gunther sells the pedigree.
No.
I think that's what it came up.
Yeah.
I came to.
Yeah, but Gunther hitting the cleanest snap German suplexes ever. And Seth is like, you want to see a suplex? Falcon Arrow.
Yeah, Falcon Arrow. Dude, they're just going at it. We get a sleeper attempt by Seth on Gunther.
Yep.
Gunther looks like he's going to tap or pass out, but those long-ass legs.
Yep. Big old body.
Yeah, get to the bottom rope, which gets the breakup.
Yep, and it looks like these two men are as even as can be. Gunther's got the power behind him. Seth's got the stamina.
Yeah, this is where we get the apron power bomb. This is where we get a slam onto the table by Seth.
Yep, it's like...
Or to Seth by Gunther.
Yes.
Then we get the pedigree onto the table.
Yes, it's like, that's the thing, is that Gunther has the strength advantage. He can hit Seth hard. But Seth's got the nimblism and the stamina advantage. He can take those hits. He has a long list of accolades of, look, your punches mean nothing to me compared to all these things.
And all these things give him adrenaline. And, dude, looking at the crowd, he's feeding off them, getting energy, and BAM!
Spear from a returning from hernia surgery, Braun Breaker.
Rolls him into the ring. Ref doesn't see it. Gunther gets back into the ring. Sleeper hold. We lose connection.
Which
we
sucks.
come back.
Yeah. We don't know if he went to sleep or tapped out. We probably could have looked on Twitter or Google to remind us. But either way, Gunther picks up the win with the sleeper.
Seth rolls to the outside. He is standing there and...
Braun...
That's a nice runway you got there, Mr. Breaker. And I think... Yeah, you're clear for takeoff.
Flint like wood!
Spear!
And he goes back up to a welcome me back to the fold, Paul Heyman. He's like, thank God I don't have to deal with the other two idiots anymore. I can refocus on you.
You're the only one I care about.
Literally.
I don't care about Logan Paul. Nor do I care about Austin Theory.
Bronson Reed, once he comes
that
back.
I show speed fella. I might want to get my hands on him.
About that.
Yeah. What do you mean Logan Paul beat him up? This is why I fucking hate him.
Yes, but
Dude, I'm gonna give this a 4. 4.5 maybe.
Yeah.
4.5
it's like
actually.
yeah, it's like it's not a 5-star match. Like we're hyping it up because the rest of this card sucked, and also, but it's like it's missing something to make it the 5 match. Still, I don't know what it is. Could have been that
Longer. Just needed to go a little longer.
Longer, maybe after the whole like beginning brawl, one of the Adam Pearce coming out and being like, look, y'all have made it personal. Let your personal feelings out. No holds barred.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, they needed a little something extra, but dude, this was great. All of us picked Gunther, so all of us get a point.
I no longer got a goose egg.
Yes,
but I am still not doing great.
Yeah. It brings me up to 4. Brings Gordon up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Brings Trevor up to 1, and Zach up to 3.
Yes. Wait, no. Brings Gordon up to 4 with you.
Oh yeah, we were tied.
Yeah.
We were tied.
Going
into our main event.
Yep. It is for the Women's World Championship. It is Liv Morgan.
Oh, Zach, what's your rating?
Like a 2.
For Gunther Seth?
Yeah. I don't like either of them.
Okay.
Ada's gonna hate.
Ada's gonna hate.
Yeah.
But
speaking of Ada's gonna hate.
Trevin? So what'd you think of a bit of the Trouble music video?
Yep, making its actual entranceway debut. I don't like the beat. The lyrics are kind of catchy. The beat eventually gets to you. I just can't find a fiber in my being that likes it.
Oh, she's in her pop girly era. Come on, man. This is going to be #1 topping the charts all summer long. At least that's what WWE's going to say.
Coming out to someone I wish never changed. They're facing someone I wish never got their music changed. Stephanie Becker.
Yes, Orange Stephanie Becker unlocked.
Yep, with...
And be sure to get that Persona card in 2K27,
yep,
you know?
Fire motifs, a bunch of rose petals, and I was like the janitorial service watching this entrance.
Yeah. Man,
There were pedals everywhere.
I would be so
Pedals
pissed.
made their way to the ring.
I'd be so pissed. I'd be so upset.
But this match was another solid one.
It was solid. It was nothing special.
No.
It was very good up until the point where the Judgment Day hit the ring.
Yep. But prior to that, Stephanie did fulfill her promise she said on the Chris Van V podcast of she hit the Devil's Kiss despite Liv's still kind of there goose egg.
Yeah.
And we were also commenting where it's like Liv just looks tired.
Tired, dude. She looks beat.
Yes. But because of the Judgment Day interference, Liv is able to pick some advantages for not one, but 2 oblivions for the 1, 2, 3.
I'm trying to think mathematically. This puts Gordon at 5.
No, it puts him at 4.
Yeah, but we just said he was tied with 4 going.
Oh, no, yeah, no. Then last match got him to 4. Right? Hang on.
No, he has 6. We haven't updated his thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he's right at 5. We might have misspoken on an earlier match.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we most spoke on an earlier match. Yeah, because he's at 5. I'm looking at the board right now. Because me and Gordon picked Liv to win, giving us both a point, bringing me to 2, and Gordon to 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No. I was looking at. Oh, yeah, because you guys' fucking name is underlined. That's why I was confused.
Yeah.
This is why I boxed the winners and not underlined the winners.
Yeah.
Because I get confused.
Our bad. Yeah.
But yeah, so he is up at 4.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So, yeah. I go up to 2, and Caleb and Zach are still at a 3. No,
I'm at
4.
So I had the lead going into this
Yes.
match. He tied me in this match.
Yes.
Now it's a tie going into our main event of night 1.
What are we rating Liv and Vicaire?
A 3.
3.
Oh, actually, before we get into our main event of night 1.
Yep, we gotta report the attendance, which our lovely host, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the Unseen 17, blessing us with with his presence for this time.
It's not even final. He's gonna be here tomorrow too.
Yeah.
John Cena. The attendance is 50,000. 716.
Yep.
And
Until
I'm on my own against them all. Yeah, Bianca Belair returns.
about that.
What do you mean about that?
She does not bring up her finger at all, but she says you can't have WrestleMania without EST.
You can't spell WrestleMania without
Yes.
EST.
Yes, and it's like, I've missed you all, but you're gonna have to wait a little longer because I got a very special announcement.
You're gonna have to add 1 to that attendance sheet.
Because the EST is having a baby.
Yes, Bianca Belair announces that her and Montez Ford are expecting their first child.
Which also probably explains why Montez has not been on TV and just been doing live events.
Hey, congrats.
Yes.
Congrats, bringing the total attendance to 50,717. And now, on to our main event of night 1. It is for the WWE Championship. It is Randy Orton seeking that number 15 or 14, right? 15.
Yeah.
Taking on the WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes.
Yep. Pat McAfee would have been on ringside for Randy.
No. First, let's talk about this bullshit. There's 3 entrances for this match.
Yep.
Pat McAfee gets his own fucking entrance. Why? Then Randy makes his entrance. That is, I shit you not, like 7 fucking minutes long.
He was taking his time.
Why?
And
then Cody.
going through the history of his time with the WWE.
We took the fucking Cody Vader backwards, dude. We're supposed to come up out the ground, not go down into the fucking Cody cave with all of his gears over the year, with his first gear, his dashing gear, his Stardust gear, his return gear. All for him to come out in golden gear. Looking like the best 12-year-old playing Minecraft ever.
The butter armor.
Yeah, why? I also tried to do the lights out gimmick. Motherfucker, the sun was still up.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about the length of these matches. Everything was short except for Seth and Gunther. That was the second longest match of the night. This is the longest match of the night. And it did not need to be this fucking long.
No. This was a slog to get through because both men are finally in the ring. Pat McAfee steals the mic from
Alicia
Taylor, and he announces Randy as the challenger, hands the mic back to her for her to announce Cody, and Charles Robinson presents the belt, and he's like, wait, Charles, before you ring that bell, wah!
Yeah, hits Cody with the mic, and then...
Pretty sure that's the thing that busted him open, because...
It didn't bust him open, but it did give him a nice little gash.
Yes. Which will get bigger as the match goes on.
Yeah. So Randy then starts jumping him. They take him to the outside.
And Cody hits a crossroads into... no. And then he sets on Pat McAfee, sets Pat McAfee up on the table, and all of a sudden...
Jelly Roll fucking appears out of nowhere!
And he's like, mind if I have the honor?
Someone typed in console command spawn Jelly Roll.
Yep.
And I hate it.
Flying elbow drop from the Spanish announce table through the English announce table onto Pat McAfee, put him on a stretcher, and out of here. Meaning, no more Pat McAfee on ringside. It is just clean old Cody versus Randy. I would say thank God, but brother, this match was a slog.
Bruh, that also took another 5 minutes. So, if we look at entrances, Pat's was like maybe 2.
Yep.
Randy's was 7 or 8. Cody's was about 4. So we're at 14 right there, plus this. So we're at 19 minutes of match.
It took us 20 minutes to get to the opening bell.
Finally here, it is 8:28 when the bell rings. I checked the time. And the most white toast, plain ass, boring ass shit. This is like eating breakfast food in Britain.
Because the story...
Unseasoned, raw, terrible.
Because the story they are trying to play is while Randy is the teacher, he's not at 100%. He's had that back surgery so long ago, and I'm like, brother, have you watched his matches since his return? He don't give an F about his back. Why are you bringing up this story now?
And, of course, with Randy having a bad back, let me do my backbreaker, where I drop someone onto my back. Yeah, it's called a backbreaker because you're supposed to break their back, not your own. Which hurts him, and that is the story. Randy's back is now compromised. So we have to work the next 20 minutes agonizingly slow.
Yep. Randy gets busted open with a blood...
He gets thrown into the ring post.
Yep.
Blood capsule.
Yeah, blood capsule to portray the blood. Cody does not need a blood capsule because the gash he got from the mic spot gets re-agitated after a bump and splits more open, making him gush.
Yeah, he bleeds hard way. That was the best part of this match, other than Randy hitting a crossroads.
Yes. Yes. Cause of all the blood hitting Randy's eyes, He RKO's Charles Robinson.
Well, no, because he also got a thumb to the eye.
Yes, thumb to the eye. He's a little disoriented. RKO onto Charles Robinson, and he's like, "Oh crud!" He hits the. No, I forget who low blows who. No, sorry.
No, so for some fucking reason, I don't know how we got to this spot, but Cody is looking at Charles Robinson because he's standing over him. Randy Orton, like a fucking idiot, sees that, oh, Cody has his back to me. His legs are wide open. I'm going to kick him in the balls. But I'll wait till he spins around and is looking at me before I attempt to kick him in the balls. Why the fuck wait till he turns around? In what sense does that make? I'm going for a cheap shot. I want them to see it coming.
Yes, but eventually the spot I don't know if the low blows are after this spot because no, it is before this spot because Cody hits the low blow on Randy. I believe goes for something, but Randy's able to counter into a pin attempt. Pat McAfee.
No, he goes for the Cody cutter.
Yeah.
Orton catches him out midair with an RKO.
Yeah.
Goes for the cover. Pat McAfee runs down. Slow counts. 1, 2.
Kick out. And Randy's like, why'd you count so slow?
And he goes, okay, you know what? And he looks like he's going to go punt Cody. RKO to Pat McAfee. The biggest pop of the fucking night. But
but because Randy stands back up, he's like, hey, remember Chamber? Crossroads. Charles Robinson wakes up. 1, 2, 3. And still, your WWE Undisputed Champion, Cody Rhodes. And because of the contract stipulation also, the contract for this match also means that Pat McAfee must leave the WWE forever. That's not happening.
yeah, Cody is celebrating, and Randy says, no, fuck you, my belt. Bah!
Yep, title shot, and it's like, I could go for another title shot, but that would need him to stand back up. I don't have that long. You can have this back, but also have my shin.
yeah, punt kick right to Cody.
Clean.
Holds the title up, and that's how Mania Night 1 ends, with Gordon getting the last point, putting him in the lead at 5.
Yep.
Me in second place currently at 2. Zach in third at 3. And Trevin in last with 2.
Yes.
Oh, I'm in second with 4. I think I said I'm in second with 2.
Yes.
I'm in second with 4.
Yes. So, of course, we still need the Night 2 bonuses, so we need to run through that card tomorrow. But we have decided to announce this. Mathematically, I am losing the main roster championships. However, there is a mathematical way where I still don't get last place, but mathematically I lose the title. So the race mathematically...
He's betting on a Hail Mary.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
No, he can't win.
I can't win the belt, but there's a way I don't get last place. Zach, you're sitting right there. You can listen to me.
Gordon has to lose every single match tomorrow.
Mathematically, he has to lose. Yes, so mathematically, Gordon would have to lose. I believe it's all but one match to get. If he loses all but one, we tie for last place. If he loses them all, he's confirmed last place.
Ooh, but Trevin, I think a pickle charcuterie board is in your future.
If we sweep Gordon, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because Gordon was an odd man out for all but one match for the Night 2 card, like the only match he did not agree with the rest of us on, or that he agreed with all of us on, was Jade versus Rhea. But We will crown a new champ tomorrow. I will also go over our Mania to Mania stats.
That's the thing I'm most excited about.
Yes, tomorrow as well. And we will also determine our last place and annual Punish E tomorrow also, along with reviewing the Night 2 card, which, just looking at the card, I have high hopes for that it is going to be better than the Night 1 card, because, brother, this card overall was a stinker. I'm giving Cody versus Randy, because we forgot to rate it, a 2. And the entire card, I'm giving a 2.5 average.
Yeah, 2 and a 2.5 as well. Zach, what are you rating this match and card?
1.5.
For both?
Yes.
Okay.
Daggum.
Hey!
Shit sucked donkey dick.
Yeah, this was a giant waste of time. Did not feel like WrestleMania.
Nope.
It felt like a Saturday night's main event, honestly.
For some reason, I don't know why, but like I looked at all the results and I'm like, brother, why does it feel like their biggest night of the year is setting up the PLE for something they've admitted is a C to D tier card in Backlash? It's like they're using this show to set up for Backlash, which they have shown that they care about so much less than every other show.
I don't know, man.
It's like,
I don't know.
brother, what are we doing? I also pointed out that Cody has had back-to-back stinker main events, basically.
Mm-hmm.
He will never repeat the magic of 40, so just get him out of the title picture.
That's the worst part, too. When Cody did his big power-up spot, when the camera was focused on him and he was getting the crowd behind him, it was just booze. It was just booze, and that is bad.
Like, the magic that was 39 and 40 cannot be repeated with how you are currently booking this man.
I really thought
It's
this
like-
would give it to Orton.
Yeah, but...
Hey,
Yep.
you know, we shall see what happens.
They've shown that they are fine with hot potatoing the titles on the weeklies, but literally, this is your biggest night of the year. Pull the trigger here.
And now, looking forward to Night 2. Night 2 is going to start off with Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. Then we get the IC Championship ladder match.
Big meaty men slapping meat to... How'd he get up there?
How the fuck is he doing that? Then we get Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley for the Women's WWE Championship. We get Trick and Sammy for the U.S. Championship. The Demon Finn Balor taking on Dominic Mysterio. And for the World Heavyweight Championship, Roman Reigns taking on CM Punk. On paper, better looking night.
On paper, it is a better looking night.
We shall see how this goes.
Yep.
But yeah, tune in tomorrow for our review.
And all those things I mentioned earlier.
Yes, so from us here at Disqualified, I am currently in the hunt for the Main Roster Predictions Championship, Caleb. This is our NXT Predictions Champion, Trevin. Current main roster, you're losing it, so I really don't even want to announce you.
Basically, if this was a gauntlet, I would have already eaten the pinfall, and it's just who runs the rest of the gauntlet.
Yeah, and behind the camera, as always, is our cameraman and producer, Zach, who is also in the hunt. He can make a comeback. Actually, no, he can't.
Yes. It is literally between you and Gordon.
Yes.
Gordon, if you're watching this, you've become important at work.
And knowing our track record, I know this is how this is going to end. I will be champion again. But until then, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And we will see you tomorrow for WrestleMania Night 2. Thank you for your time. And peace.
Bye!